I'm Zeke. I'm Jet.
Phoenix. I'm
hey,
Carter.
Rhythmic, yo, have a good night.
Yeah, you too, man.
So, how did you get involved with Little Rock Massacre?
So I kind of started it about a year ago. I wanted a band, and I didn't really have people to play with, so I went and recorded the EP, and then after that, found Carter and Phoenix, and it was like, can y'all learn the songs? And then it just kind of took off from there. And it's become.
How did you get involved with the band?
Me and Jet just kind of started it together. We were just trying to start a band because he kind of just dragged me into, rock, metal, everything. Like, I never listened to it until I met Jet.
And how did you get involved with Little Rock Massacre?
Well, initially, because everyone else basically, Jet and Zeke, they're a couple years older than us, so we only knew them this year. We went to high school because we're only freshmen, and found this whole new group of people, and we've been wanting to do something with music for a while, and we just kind of hit them up because they needed a bassist and a drummer, so it was kind of the perfect situation. So it just kind of went naturally from there.
How did you get involved with the band?
I messaged Jet on Instagram, and I was just talking to him about the band and if they were going to do any shows. And it turns out they needed a bass player and a drummer, so we just met up, and I talked to him a little bit at school.
And what was the process of creating the name of the band?
Honestly, so there's an old movie from the 80s I love called Thrashing, and there's a skateboard race in the movie called the LA Massacre, and I was like, that sounds awesome, but I was like, why don't I just call it Little Rock Massacre, because that's where I'm from. It represents, where we come from, and it just sounds cool.
Yeah. And what is your personal history with music?
Well, I'm kind of the first one in my family to be anything related into music, so it's been hard getting any instruments or anything related to it, but I think that kind of makes it more rewarding in a way, and I only properly started getting really into it a couple of years ago, and from then I've just been trying to do whatever I can, play whatever shows I can, jam with whoever. It's just all experience for me.
What's your personal history with music? Like, when did you start playing?
Well, I started playing in 5th grade, but I wasn't very good. I didn't practice a lot. I was playing guitar and I sucked. But then 2 years ago, I started playing bass, and me and Phoenix, we would just kind of jam on some some doom metal, and then we eventually got into
And did people in your family encourage this passion?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna say that they like the music, but they're very encouraging. I'm grateful for that. Obviously, that they want me to do it.
And have people in your family always been encouraging for you?
Oh yeah, my mom's gonna come later and help with merch. And my little brother, he's a drummer too, and he has his own band. And obviously, my dad, he grew up in the scene here in Little Rock, and passed it down to me, and now I'm a part of it. And it feels good.
Who do you personally take musical inspiration from?
I'd say Suicidal, Metallica, mostly. Misfits, any crossover, thrash, anything like that. That's what I'm into.
Cool. Who do you take inspiration from musically?
Probably Geezer Butler, so Black Sabbath and Born of Doom and the Germs.
What have you found your biggest struggle has been in your journey here?
I guess I'd say not really having the right gear, because I live in a house of 9 people, so not getting everything isn't. But again, it's kind of the same thing what I said last time. You just kind of makes it more rewarding, you know, when you actually get there.
What would you say your biggest struggle is in your music journey?
Honestly, like, for the first thing was getting it going. That was the toughest part. It took over a year to get that done. But now, like, the current biggest struggle, I mean, it's tough because most of the time it goes really well, but I'd say communication is a big problem with all of this. Communication.
What was your biggest struggle with your music journey?
I don't know. Not being very good.
And what advice would you give people starting a music career?
Play shows, get your name out there. You know, that's the best thing you can do for publicity.
So go to shows, talk to the right people, and they'll really help you out. But of course, if you're playing an instrument, just write as many songs as you can, basically. Just develop that music, develop, you know, your skills as much as possible.
All right, thank you so much, man. Can we get your name? What's your name? Huh? Lars. Lars? Okay, so do you like this type of music? Yeah? And do you hang out with your mom when she comes to concerts? That's awesome. Do you like being around here? Yeah. Awesome.
My name's Trey, I'm 31.
Okay. And how did you make your way into this Little Rock scene?
We just come through Little Rock every once in a while and play here. But yeah, we just come through every few months and play. And it's always a good time.
And what's your impression of Little Rock and the environment?
I've only ever seen like the venues we play at, so I can't really tell. But like we're friends with Moonmain, and like all the bands that play with us are really good. Like just like good people come out, so it's always pretty fun.
Would you say it's pretty welcoming?
Yeah, I'd say it. Yeah, it's been welcoming to me.
Okay.
Awesome. I don't super know the scene that well, so but it seems like it to me.
Yeah. And what's your opinion on some of the younger bands in the scene?
I don't know if I know that many younger bands. Unless a younger band just played and they ripped, so.
All right, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
My name is Boo, and I'm 19. I turned 20 in a week.
Very nice. How long have you been in this Little Rock scene?
Well, my sister is kind of like royalty, and I'd say the same for my like dad, maybe. I don't know. My family. I don't know. Probably like high school. I don't know. 11th grade.
Okay. And how do you feel as a younger woman in this scene? Like, how do you feel about the environment?
I'd say generally, yeah, fucking awesome. Generally safe. I think everyone is welcoming. Everyone talks you up. And if I ever think anything, it's usually in my head, to be completely honest. Everyone's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. And how do you feel about the younger bands?
Makes me so happy. I tear up. It makes me so happy to see people so young. We were just having a conversation. We were like, wait, the kids are gonna be all right. It makes me so happy. Everyone's gonna be good.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much. Have fun. Thank you. Okay. So first we want to ask, like, how did you get this show? What was the process of booking this?
So, I mean, honestly, Eric he hit us up and he was like, would y'all want to play this? And we were like, oh yeah. So,
Okay. So you would say it's all about like connections and just knowing the right people?
Totally. Yeah. The more people you know, the more, connections you make, and you get more offers that way to do things.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. So, how many other shows have you guys played before this?
4?
I think it's
Okay.
4.
I think so.
Okay. And would you say like you're super involved with the other bands? Like, do you know them? How do you like working with them?
We're still pretty like a new band, so we're still trying to get to know everybody. But so far, everybody's been super welcoming and just nice to us, and we're happy to be a part of it. And we definitely need to get to know people a little bit better. But it's I'd say like there's I don't know, it's a good friendly connection.
Yeah.
It started off a little awkward, but I mean it's gotten us so much further.
It can be awkward at first, but this whole scene is just super welcoming.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys feeling nervous at all for the show?
I mean,
not really. To be honest.
It's for me. There's always a little bit.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be there.
And when it comes to setting up, what are your responsibilities? Like, who takes care of what? Who carries what?
I mean, we kind of all help each other out. Like, usually Phoenix is in charge of, like, getting his drums just right how he likes it. But, we always help each other load everything in and, just make sure we're all, like, together on everything.
Basically, we don't know.
Well, that's all the pre-show questions that we have about setting up. Y'all have a great show. We'll be recording some of the pieces and bits of it. But, yeah, good luck, y'all.
What's up, Little Rock Massacre? Thanks for having us. We put out a new single earlier this week, and this song's about women's reproductive rights. This song is called "To Burn a Witch."
Everyone has right shoes. It's up to her, not to you. You want to pay for voice for her head. What goes out, you don't care where it's in. Alright, this is our last one. This one's called Little Rock Massacre. Sing along on this one. Little Rock Massacre! Little Rock Massacre!
How do you feel like it went?
Went fucking awesome. We were real happy with it. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
I can believe it. It's fine.
I forgot. My bad. Okay. It went great. We're real happy with it. That was one of our best shows. We felt, really tight and strong together.
Yeah. How do you feel like it went?
I mean, it went pretty great. We obviously we messed up here and there, but it wasn't too noticeable. It was just it was a great show. We haven't played outside before, haven't gotten the opportunity, so that's pretty cool.
All right.
But
So.
well,
Yeah. So how do you feel like it went?
It's pretty good. I mean, you can't really notice any mistakes because it's just such an adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
I guess you're just playing.
How do you feel like it went?
Really good. I think that was one of our best shows. Some of the other shows were rough. We messed up a little bit at this one, but I think it went really good.
Awesome. And how would you characterize your interactions with the crowd?
I mean, we just try to get them, crazy. Try to get them rowdied up. Everything.
Yeah, you got us crazy! You got us wound up!
And how do you feel like you interacted with that energy and with the crowd?
I feel like that was the best we've ever connected with a crowd. That's the first time anybody's ever sang back to us, or it felt very good, and we felt very supported.
Sing along. Wait a minute. Just a little bit.
being up on stage?
Well, at first, like the first couple of shows, it was a little like kind of scary, a little nervous, but like it gets way better, and you just feel like so powerful, you know.
Yeah. What's it like being up in front of people or on stage for you?
It's very exciting. It's extremely exciting. It really just adds that adrenaline. You know, everyone watching you. You got to make it count. So
Yeah.
just do it as best as I can.
What's it like being on stage or in front of people?
It's very powering. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Yeah.
it's you don't like you might be nervous beforehand, but when you get up there, you just feel like you own the world.
So what's it like for you to be on stage?
It's amazing. I've been, you know, working forever to get to that point, and just now every time I can play in front of anybody, it's like the greatest feeling in the world. You know, it makes me feel like I'm, you know, it makes me feel like I have a purpose and I can make something good with my life.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. This is kind of a general question. How do you like make profit off of doing this?
Mostly
We don't.
just merch. Merch is where it's at. I mean, you know, some shows pay us like decently, but that all goes towards merch. You know, stickers, patches, shirts, everything.
You know, we blow it immediately on buying more shirts, and then we sell it again. And it's just kind of like this cycle that just keeps going, and we don't really, you know. But it's okay because, you know, we're not in it for the money. It's to enjoy it playing. I can't. I don't know.
Don't worry, if you bust your ass, we'll probably keep it in there.
Okay.
Woo!